Y'all, my prediction came through. Fields is starting. Got my dogs out here. Fields is starting, baby. It's the start of a new era. The Fields era has officially started. He's starting versus the Browns this Sunday. Dude, I'm on cloud nine right now. I'm just way too pumped. And you know what? Fuck you, Matt Nagy, if you're saying that Dalton's your quarterback when he's healthy. If Fields absolutely balls out in the playing time that he actually gets, we ain't going back to fucking Andy Dalton. Fuck that bullshit. Why would we go back to an immobile QB, although he could run and he's got more rushing yards than Fields? I guarantee you that won't happen. Damn, I just splashed water all over my fucking flip-flops and my feet. That fucking sucks. Alright, well, Fields is starting. I still stand by my prediction for the Bears game. I think Fields will throw his first passing touchdown, though. That's one thing I do think will happen. I could see him throwing for 3. This Browns defense is, it's good. Their pass rush is good, but their secondary is suspect. The only really good corner they have is Denzel Ward, and then they've got a rookie cornerback in Greg Newsome, who I think will be good. He went to Northwestern. I'm from Illinois, so I know that guy very well. He's a rookie. The best rookie cornerback I've ever seen is probably between Jalen Ramsey, Jalen Johnson. And that's just not even me being biased. Jalen Johnson had one of the best rookie seasons I've ever seen from a quarterback. The only thing he missed out on was interceptions. That guy was locked down his rookie year. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if people say, "Oh, he's going up against number 2 receivers." Well, fuck you, because he's rated by Pro Football Focus the best cornerback in the game right now. So, go look it up. I'm not even bullshitting you. He's rated the best cornerback in the league right now. Yeah, Fields is starting. Wearing my grunt style. One of the best veteran. Chloe, come on, get in. One of the best veteran companies out there. Not wearing my Bear shirt today because it's 30. Yeah, I am on cloud 9 right now. Let's rejoice, Bears fans. Fields is starting. It's the start of a new era for Bears fans. Keep your fingers crossed that we stick with them the whole year, because why not at this point? Andy Dalton, who's to say he might have won us that game against the Bengals, and he probably would have, but that's Matt Nagy's fault for not giving Fields first team reps in practice. I hate that shit. It's bullshit. Fields should have gotten rookie reps or first team reps in practice, and maybe he would have done better, but he did so. 6 for 13, 60 yards and an interception, but that stat line looks a whole lot better if Allen Robinson just reels in that ball on, I think it was a 37-yard pass. That would have been a touchdown, would have been Fields' first touchdown pass. And then if Mooney caught a touchdown pass too that he dropped out of his hands. Mooney dropped a wide open pass along the sideline. I think it was an out route. And he dropped it. It was right in his hands. And he dropped it. But I hope to God that we see deep balls. I don't want to see Matt Nagy get all fucking conservative and not throw the ball with Fields I don't want to see what happened to Mitch in 2017 happen to Fields when he's in there. Don't be fucking conservative. Don't run the ball in first and second down and then throw the ball in third. Because that is not going to work in this new age of NFL football. It's not. I mean, it might have worked back in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. That's all the Bears would do in 06, is run the ball first, second, and then pass the ball short on third, praying for a first down. I mean, I am on cloud nine right now. As soon as I heard the news, I was screaming, running around my house. I was literally like praying for this to happen, and I thought it would happen by week 4. But the only reason why Fields is starting is because Dalton's out. And if Fields, mark my words, if Fields balls out the next 2, maybe 3 weeks that he starts, Andy Dalton's not going to be our starting quarterback anymore. I can almost guarantee you that. I mean, Dalton did okay, but he's not Fields. Fields is so much better. Fields can throw the ball down the field better. Fields can run better. Fields had 31 rushing yards last week or on Sunday. And, I mean, he rushed for a critical first down that pretty much won us the game. So, I mean, that was huge. If Fields wins this game against Cleveland, I'm going to go crazy, man. I mean, I'm going to already crown him a freaking MVP in my eyes if he wins versus Cleveland, because Cleveland is such a tough team to beat. I mean, they're one of the best offensive teams in the league, although they're not that great on defense. So I could see us putting up some points. Matt Nagy better not just play conservative. He better scheme up good plays for Fields. Maybe do the read option again on the goal line. That worked week 1. Only the 5 snaps he gave him, it worked. And he got his first touchdown. But does he want to do that again? No, because Fields, I'm pretty sure all of his throws were from the pocket in week 2. So why are we not getting him rollouts, rolling him out, getting him out of the pocket, getting him comfortable? The guy is the best on the run. He's at his best when he's on the run. I mean, we've seen it time and time again. Rodgers, he's great in the pocket, but he's great. He's probably even better on the run. Because, 1, he can make plays with his legs. 2, Rodgers is probably the best thrower on the run in the league, aside from Mahomes and probably Russell Wilson. But, look at Russell Wilson. Now he's playing from the pocket all the time. So, and I think Fields is the closest thing to Russell Wilson there is. So, I don't know. I'm still predicting the Bears win to 27-23. Maybe I'll live stream the game. I don't know. I'll have to live stream one of these games. I'm not going to be able to show y'all the actual TV, but I'll live stream my reaction. I don't think anybody's going to really join because I don't have any subscribers. But who knows, maybe. Maybe I'll do that. I won't be able to this weekend because I'm helping move furniture. But you best believe that I'm going to be watching the Bears game while I'm moving that furniture. I don't care if I'm late or something, or if I'm not moving furniture in the moment. I want to see Fields play. He's starting for the first time in his career, and I can't miss it, man. I'm so pumped. I'm almost out of breath right now. I'm so pumped. Jesus, we've never had a quarterback of this magnitude, a guy this talented, and it's not like it was with Mitch in 2017, where Mitch didn't have receivers. Fields actually has a supporting cast. We've set him up to succeed. Just look at some of the other rookie quarterbacks. Trevor Lawrence has a good supporting cast, but he's throwing a lot of interceptions. Look at Zach Wilson. I think he's also pretty good, but he's throwing a lot of interceptions, and I don't know if I trust his weapons. Mac Jones, too. He's doing well, but he's only throwing for 1 touchdown the whole season. And I don't trust his receivers at all, actually. I mean, when your top receiver is Nelson Agholor, you're doing something wrong. I mean, Nelson Agholor, don't get me wrong, Nelson Agholor is a pretty decent receiver, but he's not a number 1 receiver in this league. They're going to have to draft a wide receiver like first round next year for Jones, because the guy, Mac Jones, is going to be good, man. He's he almost reminds me of Drew Brees or even Brady. He's smart, and he almost reminds me a little bit of Manning. Honestly, probably more Peyton Manning, just because how smart he is, how well he reads the field, his pre-snap checks. Man, he's gonna be good, but oh man, you already know. Fields is my QB. I hope he's the best QB out of this draft class. He's been saying it, and he's definitely got the work ethic. Whoever said, "Oh, Fields is the last guy in, first one out," that's a bullshit statement, and everybody knows it. That guy has been working his ass off ever since he got into Chicago. That guy's been literally first guy in, last guy out mentality. He's been working his ass off. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he throws for over 300 yards this week. Do I think it'll happen? Probably not. But, hey, it's still a possibility. I just hope that he wins in his first career start because, I mean, I was predicting him to start week 4. And that would have almost been an automatic win for him. So I just hope he wins. Baker Mayfield's a pretty good quarterback. He's a fringe top 10 quarterback. He's definitely top 15, but he's not top 10, in my opinion. Nor should anybody think he's top 10. And his 2 top receivers are out. Jarvis Landry, on my fantasy team, he's out for at least 3 weeks, so that sucks. I've got Michael Thomas out on my fantasy team. I've got so many players out on my fantasy team, it's not even funny. It's bad. I mean, Jesus. There's so many injuries to wide receivers in this league. Jerry Jeudy, Michael Thomas, Michael Gallup, Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham. Who else? I think I said Jerry Jeudy. But Jesus, man. It's abysmal. Like, it's bad. Some of the freaking injuries we have, it's just terrible, dude. I mean, the NFL, in terms of wide receiver injuries, there's so many injuries. It's like it's ridiculous. It really is. I mean, gosh, I just hope Fields starts after this game. I hope Fields is the starter for the rest of the season because he obviously gives us the best chance to win, and he's best fit for this offensive line because he's athletic. This offensive line is okay. It's starting to get better, which I like to see. Jason Peters, man, he's been a good pickup. He's been a steal. Even though he's like 40 years old, that man could still block. And he's still good. I really want to see Larry Borom get back in there, but he's unfortunately injured. Dude has a high ankle sprain. I just hope he comes back and plays like the way he was doing before. Because, boy, was he doing well when he was in there, man. I mean, I kept a close eye on him because I'm a Missouri fan. And that guy was a great offensive tackle and guard at Mizzou. So I'm hoping that Tevin Jenkins starts at left tackle next year and Borom starts at right tackle. Because, dude, that might be the best tackle duo in the league. Like, Borom, no joke, was probably one of the better rookie tackles in the first week of the season, even though he played for like a quarter. That dude was locked down. I want him to play more, a lot more. Start him at right tackle. I don't care if Ifedi is playing well. See what you got in the kid, or at least bring him in as a rotational player, you know? Roquan Smith had a pick 6 last week. Hopefully he can get another one this week. That would be so sweet. Jalen Johnson got his first interception in his career. That was awesome. Man, it's looking up for the Bears team, man. And the defense is looking decent after week 1. They bounced back big time against the Bengals. That was a huge bounce back game, and we needed that. I mean, week 1 was bad. It was bad. I mean, the secondary was bad, but our run defense has been solid so far. So we've just got to key in on Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. They're probably the best running back duo in the league. So we've got to stop them. Or not even stop them, at least slow them down. Because, boy, it's going to be hard to if they're clicking on all cylinders on offense. This can get ugly really quickly if they get clicking on offense. They're one of the best offensive teams in the league. Although, they do have probably Odell Beckham Jr. out and Jarvis Landry out for at least the next 2 to 3 weeks. I don't know about Odell, though. Odell might actually play this week, which, I mean, if he does, I don't think he'll be that much of a factor. And I think he'll be limited because he's just coming off of a torn ACL. So, it'll be interesting. I'll see y'all after the game. I'm going to come back with a post-game reaction and post-game analysis video. So, all right, Bears fans, I will see you later.